they're asking me, what careers do you want to do? I'm like, well, what are these careers? Like, I don't really know what they are. Can you explain to me? And they're like, oh yeah, just look it up. Or look it up on this. And she was just kept asking me like over and over again. She's supposed to be a career counselor. She's like, yeah, what are you interested in? What have you been interested in school? I'm like thinking in my head, nothing. And then again, she's like, but do you like science? Do you like math? Are you like a techie person? I'm like, I have no idea because I've never tried these things. Like, I don't know what these careers are. Like, how are you expecting me to make a choice right now?
If you want to do a job, find someone that does the job you want to do and make friends with them. That's it. Even if you want to be a brain surgeon, you should meet a brain surgeon. I'm not saying you're going to become a brain surgeon, but you should see what the job is like. So it's really
Exactly.
simple. Instead of making this esoteric thing where you got to take 20 electives and do all this schooling and get a degree, it's like, look, find a digital marketing agency or find a position, or you learn more in my free course about the different types of positions. Um, and you just call them up or you email them. Hey, I'm really interested in digital marketing. I've already done this, this, and this. I'm so passionate about this field. Can I take you out? And this is the thing. This is like the secret ingredient. I'm like giving it away. Take an old person out to lunch or offer to do it. It is very charming.
Uh-huh.
What person you have 17-year-old comes up and says, I'd like to take you out to lunch. Can I take you to Applebee's, or can I take you to this, fancy restaurant down the street? What person is not going to be like, okay, what older person? Yeah, fuck off, you 17-year-old. You little shit. How dare you offer to take me to lunch? No. And a lot of times they'll they might even want to pay for you. It's not that. It's the maturity, it's the initiative, you know? And it's also that you're not calling them up and being like, "Can you give me a job?" You're not, you just want to talk to them. And when people in positions of power at companies, they're always looking for, especially these digital marketing agencies, they're always looking for talent. They want to see certain qualities in an employee, and this is another thing that they don't discuss in school that is really frustrating to me. And it's the irony is that the way you're taught to think in school is like a fucking sheep. Listen to the teacher, fill out the forms, and that's not what they want at these jobs. They want someone who's going to be that, you know, have sparkle. Uh, Someone who's going to have initiative. So, you don't have to do a song and dance for this person, but like, you contact somebody at an agency, you can pick a specific person. I encourage people, and they understand, if you want to work in paid search, find the paid search person, or call the president of the company. With my film course, I would say, like, find a production company and call the president and be like, can I take you out and learn more about film? And, sometimes it didn't work, but most of the time it works. But that's the attitude you want to have anyway. Is networking is that there should be no barrier. My network from my college people is like this big, and my network from internet and just meeting people and talking to people is this big. It's huge. Even you and me. Look at this. You're
Yeah,
talking to me.
that's true. Off YouTube. From
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what did you do? Didn't you just ask me?
yeah. I just emailed you.
That's
It's
it. That's the secret. It's like save 50 grand and just talk to somebody.
it's basically you're saying it's better to learn the stuff that you actually need than all of the crap that tell you in school.
Yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing. It's like there's a few different like things to focus on. Instead, first of all, when you're just in fear, that's not a good place to be at all, because that's when you make irrational choices.
Right.
So what you want to look at is the jobs that are available, and ask yourself, if even if there were just 2 out of 10 employers that were willing to look at someone without a degree, I'd say then go for those 2 out of the 10. Screw the other 8. Because what you're basically being said is, I'm going to railroad myself, bend over, take out a loan, spend 4 years studying shit I don't care about, for the slight possibility that
Then I
this
might get a
that
job.
I might stand out to an employer, in spite of the fact that that's what everyone else is doing. If you want to actually stand out, doing the things I'm talking about, skipping college, getting work experience, doing internships, networking, you know, um, even in the interview process, when you show up, employers will judge you in your interview.
Right.
They can see things in your eyes and in your face and how you conduct yourself. You already strike me as somebody who's a little more mature, obviously at 17 if you're in college, than average people your age. And people can tune into that. And that's something that you gain from how you think and how you conduct your life. And that's the problem. A lot of people who come out of school, they really look like they do have a robotic sense to them. They're
Right.
vacuous.
You know what's fascinating? Because I was very angry basically for like a week just about the system of what's happening. People are going into debt. People are just going to school for absolutely no reason, or they just have no direction and no one's helping them. And I asked my teacher, she was like, well, we're all here because we want to be somebody.
But it's that kind of weird rhetoric where it's like, yeah, go to school to have a future. What the fuck does that mean? Everybody has a future. I mean, unless you're like Quantum Leap guy or fucking, in Time Traveler. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, that people are doing this thoughtlessly, and you're trying to put some thought into it.